Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to your February 2026 energy reading. This is going to be from the dates of the 6th to the 15th. So Virgo, we have two cards that popped up for you. We have here the Two of Swords and the Hanged One. Very interesting combination. Some of you guys might be at a crossroads right now. And what I mean by that, there could be a decision, a choice that you have to make, a path that you have to take. And Spirit is saying, make sure that you get all the details that you need. Make sure that you take the pause before taking the step forward. So that way you can make this decision from a place of discernment, from a place of listening to your higher self, and from a place of being in alignment. It's very important for you to not allow the survival mode or potential ways of how your nervous system operates to let you make decisions based out of fear or based out of scarcity. So that's a really interesting message here. Situation for this time around, though, there is a Nine of Cups moment. The Nine of Cups can represent a wish fulfillment coming to you. This can also represent a comfort zone that some of you guys need to break out of. Regardless, the Nine of Cups is a very positive energy, and it shows that there is a lot that you need to look forward to, or a lot that you should feel very proud of. Ace of Pentacles is showing up here as the block, okay? Meaning that maybe this is going to take some time. There could be a delay, okay? The frustrating thing about the Ace of Pentacles is that it takes time to grow, right? For some of you guys, this could be something that you thought was worth your time, something that you thought you really will want in your life. This can symbolize that maybe something just didn't give you the return of investment that you were looking for. Okay. And that's why potentially Spirit is saying Two of Swords and the Hanged One, there is a need to realign yourself, to really operate from a place of alignment versus frustration. You know what I mean? When you make the next step. You have here the Three of Swords in the past, right? So something has disappointed you in the past. The Three of Swords is an energy of feeling heartbreak, betrayal, right? But it's also an energy of acceptance, and it's an energy of forgiveness, okay? And then you have here the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is showing up in the near future, meaning that there is a message, conversation, a truth even coming your way. And we will get into that in just a moment. You have here this Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands shows that things are going to speed up. There's potential offers that will require you to travel, to take some, different approaches. And this feels quite exciting as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into why this Ace of Pentacles is here as the block. What is going on with that? Okay. So this one showed up. You have the Seven of Wands, which is saying that you need boundaries and you need to enforce those boundaries. You need to allow people to understand, not allow people, but you need to make people understand that your boundaries are not meant to be crossed, that your boundaries are there for a reason and they are valid. So in your environment, there could be people that are crossing you. There could be people that are stepping over you. And it's not that you let them. It could be that maybe you have invested your energy into something else and people have taken certain liberties and have taken advantage of you. Three of Pentacles showing up here. So this is with people that maybe you are close with, people that maybe you collaborate with, that you have to establish better boundaries with. It could be that you are the one that takes more of the responsibility of getting things done, and it really should be a more collaborative effort, okay? And then you have here the High Priestess, which again, there is something that's potentially being revealed here. Spirit also has been mentioning in this reading that there is a need for discernment, that there is a need for you to align with your higher wisdom. This Page of Swords is speaking to me right now and is saying that this is the message that will be revealed potentially around a full moon. Give me this two cards. Oh, just one. So there is an ending that's showing up here. This is probably the wrapping up of the Three of Swords. So finally closing that painful chapter. And then there is here this Seven of Pentacles, focusing on the energy of moving forward. So the Page of Swords is going to essentially bring clarity to a matter that's going to finalize the last door being closed on this chapter that was essentially painful for you. And you have here this Chariot, which shows that this is the energy of moving forward with grace and having the support of the universe to help you get through your obstacles, as well as the energy of the King of Pentacles, which represents strong stability, discernment, and feeling safe. Okay. So with this Nine of Cups, let's go ahead and get a little bit on the Nine of Cups, because now I'm thinking that the Nine of Swords is actually the comfort zone. Yeah, Empress, you are manifesting something better. Something's coming for you, something that you have been really trying to materialize, embody in your life. Knight of Cups, there's a beautiful offer, a healing message coming your way. And then you have this Eight of Swords, which means that there could be obviously like you might not be completely healed from something that happened to you. The Eight of Swords, I just heard, have patience with yourself. Allow yourself to, understand that some days will be better than others, and don't judge yourself for that. If you don't feel high vibrational every time or every day, that's very normal, especially if you have gone through something that has disappointed you and where you have had people draining your energy. Okay. So this Knight of Wands, again, there's a really beautiful energy that's coming through all of the chaotic energy around the reading, right? You have this Knight of Cups, and that Knight of Cups just shows a really beautiful energy that feels comforting. This could be someone that can give you a lot of support during this time. It feels really nice. It feels like there's someone that really cares about your well-being. And with this Knight of Wands, you will be in the position with this energy of the Knight of Wands to have to balance out something and to be very careful with how much you commit yourself, because the Two of Pentacles shows a very busy energy. So be very careful with that, because even that Knight of Wands comes with a very busy energy. So I feel like there's things that are going to speed up, and it's very important for you to really discern how it is that you want to move forward with this. What else do we have? Let's see. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands, we have the Two of Wands. Planning, prioritizing, getting in this energy of where am I going? Really visualizing that, getting really motivated about it. And then you have here the Nine of Wands, which is saying like, that you have what it takes to overcome what comes your way. And then the King of Wands. Lots of creative energy, passionate energy coming your way. But it's just the biggest thing is that there's going to be essentially this recognizing of my boundaries are not being respected. Like I said, there's not the collaborative efforts are not fair. And there's going to be a revelation of that. So it's a matter of you allowing yourself to accept that and make the proper changes in order to release that from your life. And again, making those proper choices from a place of discernment, from a place of I deserve better versus feeling like, why is this happening to me? You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like being very careful with how you are talking to yourself about this situation. Okay. So with that being said, please let me know if this reading resonates with you in any kind of way. And if it does, drop me a comment down below, like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.